And hey, girl. Hey. So, how do you feel about Maddie on RuPaul's Drag Race?
Um, I mean, my Twitter message was very clear. I felt they should both go home, but that was just me. What
So,
they did to that song is unforgivable, and I not sure what Maddie was doing, because that strange Tourette's moment that she was having over there, I was not feeling.
so I have an uncomfortable yet brave opinion.
Okay,
Maddie should not have been in the bottom
who should have
because
been in love?
Orion, whatever her name is,
Oh,
because what Maddie sewed, although dowdy, actually kind of looked like a wedding dress.
I mean, personally, based on the theme, I felt many of them should have been at the bottom
Oh yeah,
because
yeah. Oh,
I
absolutely,
was
absolutely.
I when I tell you I was sitting on that couch, I was living
Oh,
when
I
they
was.
kept every dress that kept coming out. I was like, where's the wedding dress?
Oh, not just the wedding dress. Where? What? Do y'all know what resort wear is?
Nope,
I mean, they got glamorous, but do y'all know what resort wear?
nope, they don't.
Like I
I have
need
no
Anya
idea.
from Project Runway to show up and like
Oh,
bring some muslin out. Like, do you remember that muslin dress that she
girl.
just whipped out in like
Oh,
5 minutes at the very end, and it was the most
shoot.
luxe thing that was ever made on Project Runway?
That woman lives and breathes resort wear. Like it's in her
Yes.
pores.
Yes, yes, yes. I loved her. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh,
my
I
goodness.
think. Why do I think she has a sordid past?
There was a sex tape.
Well, there's sex tape with everybody.
But remember back then, that was part of the sordidness. Was
That's
anybody
true.
that remember this? That was before everyone had an OnlyFans.
That's true. That's true.
Remember, times have changed very quickly.
Do you need to plug your OnlyFans right now?
If you would like to visit my OnlyFans, it's just me with a little Chinese ladies fan, and I like to just fan myself. So if you want to come watch it, you can. You're probably not going to get the same reaction that you would from some of the other OnlyFans pages, but
I can't even with you right now.
it is what it is. I mean, I give the people what they want.
Am I not recording on this thing again? It says start recording over here, but I thought I restarted recording. Make sure everybody's
Um,
ready. Oh, okay, well, we're going to record that. All right, recording will start
oh yeah, I was
soon.
gonna say I never saw a message pop up saying
Okay,
it was
there we
recording.
go. We're recording anyway. Dear listeners, I apologize about that. We are recording like 7 different ways now to make sure that
Yes, we're trying to make
we
sure to get the content to you.
to the content to you. But back to RuPaul's Drag Race. Do you have a favorite right now?
So far,
Mm-hmm.
I would say that based on personality, my favorite is Cornbread. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Based on bringing the looks, it's the British one. What's her name? Whoever the British one is.
Really?
I really liked her looks this week.
Oh, I thought they were.
I liked the range of them because they were all over the map, and I really enjoyed that.
I thought they were okay. I really like cornbread because, and I think it's finally a fat girl can win, right? Like,
Well, see, that's my problem though, right? So I'm having an issue with cornbread because I
mm-hmm,
like cornbread and I like
mm-hmm,
cornbread's personality,
mm-hmm.
but there's starting to be a little bit of a polish issue
That's
that
true.
is it's like there's there's something there that's like right like and that's the thing for me like I'm still team cornbread, but this week especially, I mean, yes, you have to make your own garments, and that's fine. I appreciate that. But
Do you though?
well, the last garment, but like the way hers was fitted
Mm-hmm.
to me was like, ooh, this is really bad. Like I felt like it was really bad
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah. But you say that, and you see compared to how June's was fitted.
no, June's was atrocious. There's no like June should go home. Like there was no question to me that June should have gone. Like even before the lip sync.
And I liked going back to Maddie. I liked the middle look. It was cheap and trash, but like I didn't mind it.
But the problem I'm having, and my husband said it too, is that there is something about Maddie that is appealing to us specifically because we know that drag queen, right? Like we know that drag queen. When Maddie got in the bottom two, and he's like, I'm gonna lip sync like when he went in his moment, we looked at each other on the couch. We're like, oh, we know that guy. And I think that's how we're all feeling right now, is like we, especially being like from the South and from like not exactly like the polished part of drag. Like we're looking at Maddie like, hey girl, we see you. Like, you bring it, honey. You bring it. I don't care if you got that from Marshall's or where else, right? Like that. Like, I don't care, girl. You
Ross cross dress for less, girl. Ross cross dress for less.
Sell that dress. You better sell it because that's all they care about. You sell it, honey. But so that's how I felt. I was just like, I get it. It's like that's how I felt. Like, because at first on the first episode that he was on, I was kind of like, oh, okay, he's really theatrical. I like it, whatever. But when he had that moment, that little breakdown, I'm in the bottom moment, I was like, oh, I know you. Like, I know you in my heart. I know.
Now, and I'll go back to why I don't think he should have been sent home, because he was limited into how he could lip sync by June leaving all of her stuff.
I don't even want to talk about that. That was upsetting.
That was like unprofessional.
I was like, she took off all of her dress, like literally all of her dress.
Yes.
Her shoes, most of her dress, and her wig, and had on that kitty cat wig, which was not even.
And when you do that, when it's more than one girl on stage, you kick it off the stage.
Yep. You don't just leave it.
You don't just leave it, because you know what? If I was Maddie, I would have done. I would have slipped and fell on it and said, "Oh no, I'm hurt, Rue. I'm hurt. Help. Help."
I would have probably slipped into a death drop.
Can't you death drop?
I would be dead. No, I
was about to say, girl, can't
no,
you?
Honey, I can't even bend my leg at that angle. What are you talking about? I couldn't do that when I was in my 20s.
I had somebody try to show me that back in the day, and they were like, the first thing you got to do is trust that you're going to hit the ground. I'm like, yeah, I definitely trust that. Like, but like, for those of you that don't know,
we've all had a young queen that tried to teach us how to death drop.
They weren't young. They were older than me.
Oh Lord, they
were a cheerleader. You know him. He was like, Mims, you can do this.
Of all people to teach that, like the person who is literally a human pretzel, like of all the people.
Yes, who had like, it was wild. They had a broken ankle that they were trying to show.
Oh, I love it. That's what I was thinking too. And I'm like, this is not even a person who technically is able to do what he's supposed to be doing and not be injured.
Exactly.
Numerous surgeries and
like both ankles. I think a knee and a hip. Like, but you know what?
Still going. Still more power to you, girl. More power to you,
girl. More power to you.
I ain't got the deductible for all that. I ain't got the deductible. Yeah, I ain't got the deductible for all that. So.
Oh God, no, me neither. Lord, girl, I got that cheap insurance. They ain't gonna pay for death drops.
How'd you hurt yourself? I fell off. I slipped on my dog.
I slipped on my dog. Speaking of slipping on your dog, did you know we have a Patreon?
What?
Dude,
this is very strange segue.
Dear listeners, if you want to throw us a little bit of money here and there,
just a little bit,
feel free to join us at patreon.com/baking sugar.
Yep.
If you could think of anything you want from us for this money, reach out to us on Twitter at Baking Sugar Pod and let us know.
Or OnlyFans.
Or no, Not our OnlyFans. We do not. I don't have an OnlyFans. Well, okay, I do have an OnlyFans to follow some people, but I don't have what? Like you gotta have a profile to subscribe to people.
No, I just like that you're like, I don't. Oh wait, I technically do.
I mean, yeah, I don't post anything, and I've got like the OnlyFans assigned username, and you won't know who I like. There's no way to search for that.
Girl, why are you going into so much detail?
I've suddenly got defensive. I don't want anybody to think my winky's on that.
Defensive.
My winky. I just said my winky.
Super defensive. I didn't even say anything.
Dear listeners,
you just launched into it.
This has been your episode of Baking Sugar for the week. Speaking of your episode for Baking Sugar for the week, I've got just throwing a lot of things out right now. We're making a new pod eventually.
A new podcast.
Eventually. We still haven't got done, dear listeners, because Maim needed her Geritol today.
Yes, yeah. I like to chase with my Senka.
So we've got a new pod coming out. It's called Where's Dorothy?
Oh my God.
We're going to follow along with Golden Palace, which was the sequel to Golden Girls. My husband, in watching this recent episode of Murder, She Wrote, was like, the one thing I can say about Golden Palace versus these past 2 episodes of Murder, She Wrote is Golden Palace is better than this. And I don't know what that says.
Oh no! Wait, even including the car, the car.
Yes, he's like, it's more coherent than this.
I thought it was quite coherent. Evil automated car kills everyone. I thought that was pretty coherent. Let's frame the inventor and try to take his money.
Oh God!
There you go. That was it. That's the episode.
Lord.
Although I will say that I've made the mistake of watching a British. Have you watched Endeavor?
No.
Oh, it's apparently like, you remember the old PBS Inspector Morse?
No.
You weren't as much into British mysteries as I was, were you?
No. They're very boring.
I love them so much.
I like that one. Broadchurch. I really like Broadchurch.
I love these so much. So anyway, so Inspector Morse was a very like beloved one in like the 90s, I think it was.
Was it boring?
2000s. I didn't find it boring. But the British people loved it so much that now they have an origin story series of him as a young police officer.
That's exciting.
I hate you so much.
That's so exciting.
Shut up, I hate you. Stop being such a dick.
I like Broadchurch.
No, I know you said that already.
Okay.
You might like Endeavor. It's kind of like Broadchurch.
Is it?
Yes.
Is there rape?
There was, yeah.
Oh, okay. Not that matters. I really don't think that matters
at all.
That
one out very specifically. Like, is there this? Well,
that really doesn't matter at all. Did you change your hair color? It looks a little orange right now.
It's been orange for weeks. I just have it pulled back.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
It's been orange for like about three weeks now.
I didn't know if you had you had some Cheetos over there with your pumpernickel.
Girl.
We're just rubbing Cheeto dust.
Just rub it to my hair, my little Cheeto dust here. Yeah.
You know, dear listeners, in case of an emergency, you can use Cheeto dust as eyeshadow. I'm joking. Don't do that, dear listeners. Don't do that. It is not eye safe. But you can probably use it as lipstick or lip powder.
You could probably use it as I bet you could use it as a blush.
You probably could. I wonder how long it'd stay.
Yeah. Orange blushes are actually like having a moment right now. So
They are.
Ooh, now I want some Cheetos.
What kind of Cheetos are you?
I like just the regular crunchy ones, but I can't really eat them because of the corn allergy. So I can only have them in like very small numbers.
Yeah. I'm a fan. See, I'm not the biggest Cheetos fan. I'll be honest with you. I am an Utz cheese ball fan.
Ooh, oh yes.
Those.
Oh yes, ma'am.
I like those
ma'am.
I like those better than Cheetos.
Oh yes, ma'am. And we're starting to get Utz down here. They finally started coming into stores. I know. I'm so excited.
Go get you some of the Russell dark potato chips.
Okay.
They're I'm sure that they're just rejects from the other batches that they throw into another bag, but what's up?
Do y'all get wrap snacks up there?
Get what now?
Wrap snacks.
Wrap snacks now?
Yeah. Oh, man. I'll have to take a picture of a bag and send it to you. So wrap snacks are like, it's a chip brand. Then all the flavors are named for different wrappers. It's amazing. And it's endorsed by them. So like the Cardi B flavor has like a Cardi B graphic on the thing. Like it's ridiculous. I'll have to find one.
We have been chatting already for 15 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh, sweet Lord. Let's just get into this podcast.
Dear listeners, this is season 2, episode 12. I'll be home for Christmas.
I'm Julia Sugarbakers. I'm Julia Sugarbakers. I'm Julia Sugarbakers. I'm Julia Sugarbakers. And that's Marjorie. Just so you will know, and your children will someday know, is the night the lights went out in Georgia. The lights went out, the lights went out, the lights went out, the lights went out. And that is the night the lights went out in Georgia.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Well, now you do.
Well, at least it's a linear episode, so it won't take us as long.
It is. So we're at Sugarbakers, and we find out that Charlene is not going home for Christmas.
Not going back to Poplar Bluff.
That's right. And Mary Jo's like, well, what are you thinking about right now, Charlene? She's like, I've got a lot of Virgils in my family, and I'm so happy that Sybil Shepherd finally had those twins.
I remember that. Remember, it was such a big deal. We were all on like Sybil Shepherd pregnancy watch.
I know. I love Sybil Shepherd. I do. Dear listeners, you can find Sybil, I think, it's either on Hulu or Paramount. Not Paramount Plus.
I honestly,
CBS.
I was very surprised that wasn't our second podcast. Personally, I'm really surprised. I thought that was definitely going to be like our second podcast.
Well, you already had the graphic for Murder, She Wrote, You Slay Me, so that's why we went with that one.
I'm not mad. I'm loving how ridiculous it is, and I'm loving how you get to watch it. How ridiculous it is.
You know what? After we finish, that podcast we haven't started yet.
Where's Dorothy?
Where's Dorothy? We can do Where's Dorothy season 2. Where's
Sybil?
Dr. Dick?
Oh my God, that's the title of Where's Dr. Dick? That's it. There's our title for our Sybil.
There you go. See?
There you go.
See, so we'll
love
just keep it and we'll serialize it and make each season a different short. Because although Sybil was on for like 5 seasons.
Yeah, it was on for a bit.
Oh God. So we find out that Mary Jo's kids are going to their dad's on Christmas Day.
Yes, but not the day before Christmas, so she still gets to see them on Christmas Day.
Yeah, that morning. Just later on that evening, they're going to what's the name of the?
Oh, the guy.
Ted. No. Thank you. Ted.
Yeah, Ted Shively. Ted
Shively. So they're going to his for Christmas Day. When you were younger, did you guys celebrate on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
We did Christmas Day.
Okay.
In my marriage, however, we do Christmas Eve now because we never technically had traditions in our family. Yeah. And when he said like, "Oh, this was a tradition," I was like, "Okay, I'm not going to even argue." Because
we always celebrated Christmas Eve. That's what we always did.
Yeah. So
unless my mom worked Christmas Eve, then we would celebrate. Well, we would still celebrate Christmas Eve because she went in like midnight. Like we would celebrate, and then the next morning come in and we'd have breakfast with her when she came home. Yeah.
I just discovered. I didn't know this. Did you know? I mean, you probably already knew this, but I didn't know that Toad in the Hole was a breakfast food.
I didn't. I don't ever really consider it.
Sorry, because they always talk about an RE being served, and so I actually saw the recipe for it yesterday, and I was like, "Wait, this is a breakfast food?"
Oh, you didn't know what it was?
No.
Oh, okay, then I understand now. Yes.
Yeah, no, I had never looked it up before. So
It's just egg and a piece of toast. It's really not that great.
there's sausage there too.
Not always.
Oh, okay.
Like,
All right, Bon Appetit. You guys should be giving us all the different.
oh,
variations
girl,
of the
don't ever. Do
recipes.
you use Bon Appetit for recipes?
I have in the past.
I don't.
I've liked some of their recipes.
I have never. I have one recipe for Bon Appetit that has ever worked. Only one. The rest have been just I'm flying through that kitchen trying to figure shit out, and it's never been a good time.
Well, okay.
I am a Milk Street or
Of course you are.
or what's that other one? Cooks Illustrated, New York Times. If it's not too complicated, Washington Post actually does real good too.
You
Anyway,
sound so bougie right now.
look, I give money to that Jeff Bezos owned newspaper.
Oh man.
Yeah. Like, this is how bougie my family, like, my current situation is. I subscribe to the News and Observer, which is Raleigh's newspaper, and the Washington Post. And my husband subscribes to the New York Times. So we are a bougie news family. I had the Wall Street Journal for a hot second, too. I don't know why I had it, girl, but I had it.
Do you got some stocks and bonds you ain't telling me about?
I got some bonds. What's that
Lord
supposed to
mercy.
mean? I don't
Get back
even
to
know.
the story. Get back
Oh,
to
right.
the story.
So they decide to have Christmas at Mary Jo's.
Exactly, the whole group.
The whole group. And we find out that Suzanne gave Julia a piano, and they're sort of kidding around like, do you think that Julia
sitting
even
there.
knows that this is a piano?
When she goes and plays it, I was like, wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, like they have the keys open and out, like, and it's just like there, like it's a grand piano. It is not a small, like, upright. It is a grand piano. Well, baby grand, but still. Charlene is going to be Santa at her church,
Yes.
and she's going to deliver presents to all the kids.
Yep.
Mary Jo starts crying because we find out in a weird cut clip that Quentin no longer believes in Santa.
Yes. So Mary Jo is crying because, as we all know, that's the sign of your child growing up.
Yeah. And so he's going to set up traps to try to catch Santa Claus.
Was this before or after Home Alone?
This has to be before.
I wonder if this inspired Home Alone, this episode.
Oh, God. Look at you with all this inspiration stuff. No, girl.
Well, you never know. I don't know.
That's true. You never know. You never know.
Somebody could have been, literally, there could have been like a starving writer in Los Angeles that was just had nothing else to do but watch an episode of Design Women and said, oh my gosh, what if I took this and multiplied it by like 1 billion?
Here's how you would know. Did Linda Bloodworth Thompson get a writing credit on Home Alone?
Oh, that's true. I don't know, and I don't care enough to find out.
There we go. Oh, God. So we find out that Anthony quit believing in Santa at 3 years old
This story was so good.
because he was poor. And Uncle Willie, when he couldn't afford presents, Uncle Willie said that Santa was stabbed and killed. So when Anthony wanted a baseball mitt the next year, he wrote to the elves. And then Uncle Willie said all of the elves were killed in a sledding accident right outside the 7-Eleven. There were elf bodies everywhere.
I love that so much. I kind of was like, man, I wish we had somebody that drew fan art from our episodes and
Yes.
could drew that. That would be so nice.
How much funnier or better, I should say, would Santa Claus the movie have been if there was a sledding accident and just like done the patches and Bobo and he and were just all out there.
Just bloody elf corpses.
Bloody
Just
elf corpses. And
everybody's bleeding puce colored blood.
And then Mrs. Claus out there crying, and her tears are puce colored. And they revive them because these elves, they can't die, man. They can't die. That's the whole purpose of the damn movie. They can't die.
Just puce everywhere. Puce everywhere.
Puce. We find out Julia's in there. She walked in as Mary Jo was having her moment, and she's like, Payne's not coming on for Christmas. He's going to Aspen. We find out that Reese is going to be in Phoenix for Christmas with his daughter. And Suzanne was going to go to Switzerland, but her friends are sick, so she decided not to go, right?
Correct.
So Anthony says, come with me to Macon on Christmas Day to come visit my grandmama. She makes a sweet potato pie. They'll make you slap your mama. And I'm like, that is where I would like to go, dear listeners.
Literally.
Like,
if I had been the rest of them, I would have been like, cool, let's go now. Let's just go now.
Like right this second. What we're going. We are
Has she
going.
already made the pies? Let's go.
Like, does she need help with the pies? I mean,
Did she need extra windowsill? Suzanne's got a lot of windowsills.
What does she need? What does she need? But no. Instead, Charlene is making raccoon because it's a tradition in Poplar Bluff.
Yes. My I have a coworker that has 2 raccoons that basically like just live outside of her place. Like they just hang out on the lawn furniture and like they've made it like their house now.
Yes. Okay, good. She knows not to go near them, right?
Yes, she knows.
And she knows to not go anywhere near the poop, right?
Yes, she knows.
Well, the dear listeners, those of you that don't know, PSA, raccoon poop has so many viruses and bacteria in it. Like it is so deadly to humans. You bat and raccoon poop, you just stay away from. Like it is gross to humans.
I didn't know about the bat poop.
Yeah, bat poop too. Yeah. Yeah, like did I ever tell you about the desiccated bat?
No.
So one day, I'm in the room I'm in right now is the cat poop center, right?
Mine too.
And one day, my husband he cleans up the cat poop. Was cleaning up the cat poop and like getting it ready. We're gonna have a house guest, so we're gonna put the cat thing downstairs. So he was cleaning up the bathroom a little, opened up the shower curtain, and there was a desiccated bat in there.
In the shower?
In the shower. I have no idea where this bat came from. We don't ever open up our windows like without screens on. We don't go into our attic. We have no clue how this desiccated dead bat, like it had been in that shower dead for a couple months, right? No idea. Yeah, I see that look you're giving me. No idea how this bat wound up in there.
I wonder if it was a vampire that was gonna come after you.
Well, it's wrapped up and just ran out blood, so died.
Right? It was gonna come there, and then it was like it's like maybe something happened and it like broke its wing and it couldn't transform back, and so then it just laid in the tub and realized this is it. Like this is how I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna make it.
Well, vampires don't die. They can get resuscitated with blood. Because I've seen that. What's that movie with Kate Beckinsale?
Underworld.
Yeah, I've seen 2 or 3 of them.
Aren't there like 12 at this point?
Yeah, there was Kate Beckinsale, the one who looks exactly like Kate Beckinsale, then Kate Beckinsale again. What is her name? The woman who looks, I'm talking about, right?
I know who you're talking about. I don't know her name.
She was in that fantastic movie where she had the removable eye that she could roll around and see things.
I just call her Bobo Kate Beckinsale.
Anyway, we'll say Famke Jensen, even though that's not who it is.
That's not who that is. She's older than Kate Beckinsale.
Anyway, but yeah, that poor vampire is wrapped up in a trash bag in a heap somewhere. So it's going to be buried for millennia before it gets back.
Much like this episode.
Yeah. So Charlene offers to put out the presents for
As Santa. Yeah.
Quentin and Stacy. That's not right.
Claudia.
Claudia, thank you.
Were you thinking about the what not to wear people?
Yeah, I was. I love Stacey London. Anyway, going to put them out dressed up as Santa and offers, "Hey, Anthony, why don't you be my helper and come with me and do that?" And then walks in Suzanne in a fur coat.
Iconic moment.
And I believe a lavender dress. Is it lavender or is it blue?
It's lavender.
Lavender dress, walking a pig.
In a ballerina costume.
In a ballerina costume with a bow on its head.
Yes, indeed.
The pig was a gift from Consuela because her family's, it's actually a gift from her family.
Yep.
And she's like, I'm not going to take this pig to the slaughterhouse.
Which was admirable. That was admirable.
Yeah, like the pound won't take it. Nobody will take this pig. And do you have any idea how hard it is to find a 26-inch rhinestone collar?
I love when she's like, when she says, this pig is real. You know what? This pig really is my mood right now.
Yeah,
I was like,
exactly.
yes.
So last time I was in Kinston, North Carolina, going to the Chef and the Farmer for dinner, there's apparently a woman who walks a pig around.
Oh.
She's just got a pet pig and she walks around.
Is it Delta Burke?
No, it's not Delta Burke.
Oh, darn. I was really hoping you were going to say that was like the surprise to that.
So Julia says, I just have one thing to say. This pig is not going with us Christmas shopping.
Which then the pig wasn't with them when they went Christmas shopping. So
No.
Who has the pig now?
That's
Like,
exactly
who's
right.
babysitting the pig?
So they're at the mall. And like, dear listeners, I don't, if y'all are younger, you may have not experienced this. There were these people whose job it was to walk around and spray you with perfume.
Yep. And
They would
cologne.
spray the men, they would spray the women, they would spray everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It was horrible.
It was.
They don't do that much anymore. Like I've been, even before like the pandemic, I guess that was Christmas of 2018. I was in the mall. Dear listeners, I went to a mall.
You went to a mall?
I went to a mall.
That's not like you. Are you okay? You got a fever?
I love malls.
You?
I am a 90s child. I love malls.
Okay. I mean,
I do. I
good.
do.
I'm not. I'm just. I was surprised.
I don't like piss poor malls. I like good malls.
Oh, okay. That's the difference. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, like I like Haynes Mall. I don't
Haynes Mall.
I don't like Signal Hill.
The way you just said Haynes.
Girl, speaking of Haynes Mall, so the Macy's closed down and the Sears closed down. That JCPenney's still going though, by the way.
Of course it is. No,
But
nothing's ever going to take down JCPenney.
But the Sears and the Macy's shut down. The Macy's is getting turned into like the offices of a credit union.
Oh, okay.
And the Sears got turned into a multi-story urgent care.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's what I was like. This is an interesting way to save a mall.
I mean, that's happening here too. So, obviously, I haven't lived here my whole life. There was a mall. It was apparently like it was like their version of South Park.
Ooh.
Yeah, like it was really nice. And something happened after one of the hurricanes, and it was like catastrophic kind of damage, and it was never rebounded.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like a ghost mall, and it was sitting there for pretty much the whole time I've lived here until about 3 years ago, and now it's been turned into like a whole office suite and this whole complex now that's like, you know, literally, yeah.
So our local mall, the Cary local mall, which is Cary Town Center.
Cary Town Center.
Cary Town Center is no longer Cary Town Center.
What's it called now?
It is the headquarters for Epic Games. They're tearing down the whole damn thing.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
The whole mall?
The whole mall. Except for the Belk. The Belk is the only thing that's got bones that can stay.
No way. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool, but man, that's crazy.
Yeah. Now, the only thing that was allowed to stay, these damn software engineers, was the Dave and Buster's.
Of course.
So at the mall, Suzanne has an idea to hire a mall Santa to go to Mary Jo's as well. It's just like another little woo-hoo. So like Julia's like, why would you do that? And Suzanne's like, it's fun.
We all have friends like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you think it through? I mean, kind of.
I mean, yeah, exactly. What could go wrong? It's fine.
It's Santa. I'm like, have you not paid attention to mall Santas for the last, I don't know, 100 years? Like, especially in the 80s. What?
Oh my God. So my coworker went up to New York.
Not New York.
To get engaged. This was during like the beginning of Omicron.
Oh,
she got engaged in front of like the 30 Rock. So she got engaged there. But
is she a fan of NBC?
No, it's just the ice skating rink.
Oh, okay. It's like, is that symbolic?
But it was during SantaCon. She said are you familiar with SantaCon?
I know I am. That's why I'm just like, what?
Yeah, like she didn't know. I was like, oh, you are in for a treat. Girl, when you see some Santas jacking off on the side of the road, just keep on going.
That sounds awful.
And there's also a huge thing that's part of what caused COVID to spike. So the Omicron to spike so early in New York was caused by SantaCon.
Thank you, Santa. Thank you yet again. You're the gift that keeps on giving.
So we're back at Mary Jo's. And Mary Jo comes downstairs with a red Solo cup of milk because the prop people didn't want milk on their set. Am I wrong?
No, you're right. It's just very funny to me.
Like, you don't see there's any kind of liquid even in this cup. She's got it angled up so that you just see a yellow Solo cup and some cookies. She's like, kids gone to bed. You know, but Quentin's like, I'm gonna get back up. Ha 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 ha.
You hate that child so much.
Claudia's not. Claudia's okay.
You're not. Well, Claudia's better this time.
Yeah.
Claudia was. Remember on that last episode, I was ready to snatch a knot in her tail because she was being a oof.
So later on, Anthony and Charlene enter with the gifts. They're like, oh, what should we do with this bicycle? Ho, ho, ho. And like, Anthony looks like his character from Mannequin, kind of like the elf version of his character from Mannequin.
Oh, he looks so much like Hollywood. I love
Hollywood. I keep on saying Rewind, but that's a different character altogether. So Quentin has a tripwire out.
Yes.
Trips them, breaks Anthony's ankle and Charlene's wrist, neck, and back.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know it's her neck and back till later when she's in the like neck brace, but
yeah. Plus, we didn't get that song playing in the background because if the song had been playing in the background, we would have been like, oh, we're like, oh, Charlene, you broke a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I know. So the other Santa enters and helps them out back to their sleigh, and he's like, just start laughing. Ho, ho, ho. It'll make you feel better. So they're going, ho, ho, ho. Charlene's like, are you Santa? And Anthony's like, get real. But really, are you Santa?
Yeah, they were both. It was very weird. It was a very weird thing. I was like, guys, can you not act like actual children right now?
Yeah, no, right? So the next morning, Mary Jo comes downstairs and like wakes Quentin up, who was sleeping on the couch, and like, hey, Quentin, where's our tree and presents? somebody done Grinch this bitch up.
Yeah. Like everything was gone. Like he took the tree.
He took the tree. He took the present. He took the decorations.
Yeah.
He took it. How did Quentin not notice?
He was asleep. I'm just saying he was asleep.
Well, you sleep that hard, so never mind.
Girl, I have slept through fire alarms.
I know.
Before.
I know.
I mean, especially if Quentin doesn't normally stay up late. So Quentin already had to stay up late to do what he did the first time around. So when he finally fell asleep, he was probably dead to the world. I can relate to that child.
So Quentin tells the story of the second Santa, and he saw his bike. He even played with his bike, and then the second Santa was there, and he now believes in Santa. Both of them, yeah, 2
Santas. That was, I think that was my favorite part. Is Mary Jo's like, what? When he said the other Santa, like she played that so well because she was like, I'm sorry, what?
So Claudia comes down. And it's like, Merry Christmas. We've been robbed.
I mean, you gotta make light of, you gotta make light of it, I guess.
So we're at Sugar Baker's, and everybody blames Suzanne.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a pig lying right beside Suzanne, just asleep in this cute little like red and green plaid tutu thing.
I love Noelle so much.
Yeah, we do find out the pig's name is Noelle.
Oh man.
So Anthony's like, well, let's tell everybody what we got each other. And Anthony's like, I'll go first. I got Suzanne, and I got her a new car. It's really a shame that was stolen, ain't it? And like, he's like, really? No, I got her some gold combs for her hair. They're 14 karat. And
which we all knew that wasn't right.
Yeah. Suzanne had Mary Jo, and in true Mary Jo fashion style, bought her a green suede baseball jacket and green suede pants.
Oh boy.
Maddie Gorgeous is taking notes on this. Actually, I think I saw Angina in something like this once.
That sounds like something Angina would wear.
Yeah.
Actually.
Or even like Ben de la Creme, if it was a short jacket, not a long one.
Yes, I can see Ben de la Creme rocking. I mean, like, Ben basically wore stuff like that on that tour for the holiday show.
Yeah, but I don't know if she wears leather.
She would wear a pleather version of it.
I don't know what their pronouns are.
I think Ben de la Creme. I think Ben de la Creme says he. I don't think. Okay. Jinx is a they.
Or just mess, one of the two. If you have not seen, do you ever watch Jinx Monsoon on YouTube?
Cool Mom.
I was thinking the one where she's like the audience questions for Jinx. It's like 3 different versions of her, and she's comic gold. I
still to this day I've never changed who I've still not had my number 1 winner bumped off my pedestal still to this day.
So Mary Jo had Charlene, and she got her 50 lottery tickets. Or was it 75? She just can't remember. Julia had Anthony and got him an antique puzzle watch.
Pocket watch.
Oh, was it pocket or puzzle?
Pocket watch.
Okay, I heard puzzle watch. Puzzle watch is a thing.
No, I know, but like...
Whatever. Antique pocket watch.
Oh, don't be all butter.
Girl, I'm half deaf anyway. Thank you for pointing that out to the dear listeners. Dear listeners, I have a hearing aid. I just don't ever use it.
That's why they have closed captions.
Which, do you ever watch this with closed captions? They don't always line up.
Oh, I never,
and they don't have all the words.
It's
hilarious.
I only watch anime with the captions on, not
unless you can speak Japanese.
No.
Oh, hi, gozaimasu. That means good morning. That's all I got for you.
Sorry, dear listeners, for your eardrums exploding just then. Sorry.
That's all I got. And I know, hi, and EA. Like, I know a little bit of it's Nakimas and probably saying them all wrong. Where are we at here? Oh, there's a phone call. Phone call. And it's an overseas operator. And we find out that Suzanne's trip was actually canceled. She didn't go because she wanted to be with Julia.
Mm-hmm.
It's so sweet. It's so sweet.
It really is. Like, that's the gift of the show that keeps on. It's like,
yeah.
you don't get the reminder always, but every once in a while they'll be like, these two love each other, and it's gold.
And like I didn't mention this earlier, but Perky, their mom's in Japan.
Yes. Because
randomly,
right? I wonder if she took Bernice. That's maybe where Bernice.
Oh God,
is.
I want to see Bernice in Japan. That would have been movie.
That could have been a completely different, like an epic story there.
An epic story. Oh my God. Oh, so they're like, Charlene, what'd you get Julia? She's like, well, it wasn't stolen, and if that car door is right, I think it's here.
That timing was perfect.
Yeah. Oh, it's Payne. It's Payne. Payne's here. She paid for half of the airplane from Aspen.
Yes.
So Payne still went to Aspen.
No, he still went.
He just came home.
He cut his trip short.
Yeah.
So Charlene probably called Payne and said, your mother is losing it and she really needs to see you.
Yes. So now there's a song. I saw Mama kissing Santa Claus underneath the giving the night. I don't know the words.
I can obviously. That was obvious. No, you didn't have
to. This is not Mims and Maim's best friend race.
Oh man! I was really happy because they always it's usually just Julia that does these things. So I was really kind of happy because I forgot that Mary Jo could sing.
You know what I was happy about?
What?
They took all these people who sing and put them in a studio to record it, and then put the studio recording as the audio. It didn't quite match up.
No, it didn't.
But it sounded better than if they'd actually been singing it on set, right?
It would have been good.
Oh my God. So
because when Anthony started singing, I'm like, what rich tones you have.
It was like, click, chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Like, wow. Oh God. So there's a phone call. And the police found him just outside of town.
I mean, well, if you're looking for a truck full of Christmas trees, presents, a bike,
and like Mary Jo's like, Charlene, I only bought 50 of the tickets. Anthony's like, those combs, Suzanne, they weren't actually golden, and like, it's okay. Charlene starts reminiscing, and Anthony starts crying, and Charlene goes over and's like, what are you crying about? I love this joke. And Anthony's like, I thought it was going to be a story about how your dad didn't get a bank loan, so I was already preparing myself for the tears. But then it turned out not to be. It's like, Jesus Christ, Anthony, that is so good. That was good writing. That was right there. Writing. That was good writing. So Julia begins singing I'll Be Home for Christmas. And
cue the
montage of all the pictures of the cast. We didn't get a picture of Peyton, but we got a picture of all the rest of the cast as children.
It was lovely. I thought this reminded me very much. I was like, oh man,
And
Christmas
then
episodes were great.
over the like they cut to the last picture, which is always a picture of sugar bakers.
Yes.
This time I had Christmas lights on it, and you hear Suzanne's voice. And now sing the last Noelle from a pig. Do 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 do.
Oh.
Do 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 do.
Oh my God.
Oh, so Maim,
Yes.
did you find yourself a Miss Georgia World?
Yes, I did.
It is. What is it?
Her name is Noelle.
Oh, you actually chose Noelle.
Her name is Noelle. I was captivated by her pink tutu and that beautiful rhinestone collar. I thought, if you're going to have a pet pig, this is the way to have a pet pig. So, yep.
I picked Suzanne when she walks in with that black fur and that lavender thing with the pig as like her friend and accessory.
Yeah, so technically that was my runner-up. So I guess we kind of picked the same thing.
We did. Like, it is fantastic. So there is a shirt out there that is just like an impressionistic shirt of her with the pig. If you look on the Designing Women fan pages, which, dear listeners of the Designing Women fan pages, thank you so much for listening.
Thank you guys so much.
We love your support. But yeah, there's somebody on there that's got one of those, and it is. I asked where they got it from, and they never responded. So I need to do a little search.
Oh, it's probably from where I got mine from too, because I got some Sugar Baker shirts recently, and I think one of them was that shirt actually. So
and you didn't tell me about this?
I did tell you about this.
You did not tell me about this.
I did. I told you that I was getting some Designing Women and Murder She Wrote shirts. I told you that like a few weeks ago.
When did you tell me?
I said like that was going to be my Christmas present to myself.
I don't remember when you told me this.
Yeah.
I'll have to. Did you tell me in person or did you tell me over the text?
Have I ever told you anything in person for the last few years?
Did you tell me on this podcast?
I don't remember which place I told you, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Will you stop? Stop being guy. What is
Got an
this?
itch.
Do you
Hold
have
on, I can't
hemorrhoids
hear you
today?
'cause I'm
Because
scratching
you
the
are
itch.
perpetually butthurt.
I'm back. What'd you say?
I said, do you have hemorrhoids today? Because you were perpetually butthurt. Just saying. Good Lord.
Well, if somebody had been 2.5 hours, hey.
That ain't my fault. I had to go look at rocks.
Girl, we don't need to bring your meth habit into this. But did you like the episode?
Oh man, this reminded me so much of like being a kid and how important those Christmas episodes used to be. I love them so much.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I was.
You know sorry, go ahead.
You made me lose my train of thought. What were you saying?
I was going to say the two most important episodes for us as kids, or at least for me as kids, were the Christmas episodes and then the Saturday morning cartoon preview episodes.
Oh my gosh. That was always on prime time too, right? Like it was a thing. Oh my gosh, it was a thing.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot about those.
Yes.
We used to watch those things like it was like the NBA draft.
Oh my God. You know what else I watched that I loved back in the 90s? I don't know if it's 80s or 90s. The cartoon that was the Nancy Reagan Just Say No to Drugs cartoon that had all of the cartoons in it.
Yes.
Does this sound? Oh, you just messaged me. You just took a copy and paste of where you told me, didn't you?
No, I just sent you the link to the shirt.
Oh, thank you.
I am not. I don't know why you think I am this like much more evil character.
That's the
than
one.
I actually am.
That's the one.
I figured.
That's the one. I love it. I'm gonna buy that too. Oh God, it is so good. It is. Thank you so much. Oh God, what is that? Anyway, sorry. It was one of those TikToks on Facebook, and it looked weird. Oh my God.
Jeez.
Yeah. So where are we at in this world?
We did the Miss Georgia world already.
We did the Miss Georgia. We did. Do you like this?
Yeah.
We did. Do you like this? So now I guess it's.
Where do you
Maim, why
find
don't you
me?
tell them where they can find you?
Totally awesome. Yeah. So
I'm not butthurt. I'm just crazy.
if you're on social media at all, you could find me at auntie.maim. That's MAIM. You can find me on Twitter at Mims Ministry, which I've been using a lot more because I realize I can just spout off every thing I
That's
want
the
on
best
there,
part of it, isn't it?
which is really great.
is.
And if you are ever vacationing down here in the Miami area, I do improvised comedy on Saturday nights at Villain Theater, and you can find them at villaintheater.com. And I host a weekly karaoke show called Amazing Colossal Karaoke at Kill Your Idol on Thursday nights at a little bar called Kill Your Idol. How about you, Mims?
I'm the Divine Miss Mims.
So
You can
divine.
find me on Twitter at Divine Miss Mims, and I'm so happy that Maim's now on Twitter because I can be a total troll to her.
Totally. You are, actually. I realized immediately, I was like, oh, this is going to be fun. This is gonna be fun. Like we can get crazy on here.
We can get crazy. We can get rude.
We can totally do it. We just have to be careful because if we ever want to be in politics, right, that always comes back to you.
Girl, my OnlyFans going to keep me out of that. You can find this podcast at Baking Sugar Pod on Twitter. Again, we have a Patreon. Baking Sugar, throw us some bones. There's the PayPal link in our description here. Yeah. Yeah.
We love bones.
We love bones. That's part of being gay, that we just really love bones. And we have another podcast called You Slay Me. It's a Murder, She Wrote podcast, which we should probably start talking about at the beginning of this for like a brief second rather than wait till the end. People have already left.
They've already left.
Maybe, you know what? Some of our episodes have like 80 to 90% retention.
Oh, really?
Maim, speaking of statistics.
Are you retaining water?
Speaking of statistics.
I didn't know what you were going to say.
After the United States, which country in this world of ours listens to our podcasts the most? You won't get it. You may get it.
The Czech Republic?
No.
Portugal?
No. Think it's on the continent of Asia.
Oh. Is Mongolia a country?
It is a country, but that's not it. India.
India?
India, yes.
What in the world?
Yes, we are liked in India.
Hey,
apparently, at
there's
least
there's over a billion
person.
people there. We need to be marketing.
I mean, not really, because we found like one or two people that are comfortable with gays. So there's that.
Okay.
But like, okay,
Sorry about.
Yeah, there's that. There's that. Like, so I think we had a listener in Bahrain, and I'm like, how is that working for you?
They're listening to us like at the quietest volume.
Exactly.
Like, they're like, they don't want any person to hear anything that's coming out.
No.
They're gonna like bust in the door because they think they're entertaining someone there.
Yeah, exactly. Oh God. Well, I'm glad somebody thinks we're entertaining because. Yeah, there's that. Anyway, where are we going with this?
We're done, weirdo.
We're done. So I guess as we're done, say goodnight, Maim.
Good night, babe.
Bye, y'all.